Hello. We're here to tell you about Operation Pollination. But let me ask you a question. Do you like to eat?
I do like to eat. And if you like to eat too, then we have an easy to implement and meaningful conservation framework for your national heritage area called Operation Pollination.
Desquia, oui. I like to eat food too. The purpose of Operation Pollination is to help protect insect pollinators and
educate communities about the fact that insect pollinators are declining across the globe.
Operation Pollination can be implemented in all national heritage areas across the United States.
In whatever your national heritage area landscape might be.
Operation Pollination is based solely on your desire to help address a critically important global conservation issue, the decline of pollinators.
Insects have been called the little things that run the world, and they truly are.
Insect pollinators are responsible for the success of more than 85% of the plant species on our planet, including much of the food we eat.
85%? That's a lot of green.
Science tells us that on average, insect population has declined by 40% across the planet in the last 50 years.
If the trend continues, Earth will be a very sad place for future generations.
To get involved, you first sign a piece of paper called a pollinator resolution. This is done online, unless you want to have an in-person signing ceremony with a real piece of paper, which people often do.
Where do I sign up? And I do like to eat.
To sign up, simply go to ESRAG. That's ESRAG.org/operation-pollination.
Your National Heritage Area Executive Director signs the non-binding resolution found there that simply says,
insect pollinators are essential for life on Earth.
That insects are in decline around the world.
And that national heritage areas are take action organizations that can help address this nationally important conservation issue by doing something about the insect crisis.
This conservation framework was designed specifically for national heritage areas and our partners.
What your partner does to support pollinator conservation is totally up to them.
After you sign a resolution, your partner signs a pollinator pledge that states what they can do to help with things like
plant a pollinator garden at a partner site, or
ask teachers to involve their students in pollinator activities, or wherever your NHA is located. Consider participating in No Mow May, or
consider restoring land for use by butterflies and other pollinators, or
commission a local artist to create a mural about butterflies to bring awareness of pollinators in your heritage area.
plant pollinator plants in an appropriate community space or in your yards, or
hand out seed packets to kids in school, or
join a pollinator organization, or
include pollinator activities in community events, or
consider establishing a pollinator-friendly bee lawn, or
you can look up on the web a list of other easy-to-do pollinator projects.
It's easy to show your support for pollinators by signing the non-binding pollinator resolution.
And ask your partners to sign a non-binding pollinator pledge.
Remember, there are no pollinator pools.
Please consider joining this growing pollinator movement. Again, simply go to the ESRAG website. That's ESRAG.org/operation-pollination
to sign the Operation Pollination resolution.
Again, what your partner does is totally up to them.
Operation Pollination is an easy way to help you achieve your conservation goal.
Anthropologist Margaret Mead said, "Never doubt that a thoughtful group of citizens can change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has."
I do like to eat, and I bet you do too.
Please consider joining Operation Pollination.
Way to go, Stead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tisame, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And in case you're wondering, I'm just like you. I like to eat too. So thank you for considering Operation Pollination as a low-cost, easy to implement, but high-impact project framework for you.